Hi, lovely. How are you? Hi, Lucy Lily. Who've we got today? Oh, loads joining. It's a bit windy out there today. Come in and have a break. Hi, Jess. How are you, gorgeous? Hi, Cornish Connemara. Hello, Lochleven. Hello. You're very excited to meet Mr Equiboodle. He's just making a coffee. He's just preparing himself to meet you all. Hello! How is everyone today? You've sent us loads of questions for Mr and Mrs. This is going to be hilarious. Obviously, feel free to fire them away on here when he gets in. I'm looking forward to having 3 days off. Don't forget, I won't be in on Monday. So, yes, not a lot planned. Not going out, as I'm sure the rest of you aren't going out. But, yeah, just looking forward to just chilling out. And we're watching the Maze Runner trilogy of films with the kids. Here he comes. They're all very excited to meet you, Mr Equiboodle.
Are they? How
Yeah.
exciting. I finally get to come on TV. Hello.
Right, are we both going to fit in? Yes. This is Mr Bodie.
You've got a cushion.
I've got a cushion. Yeah, well, you're taller than me. I thought that would make us the right height.
Well, that can't be right.
Oh, he's just getting a cushion. What's that thing about preparation? Preparation.
Prior planning. Yes.
Planning prevents.
So is this just, we just look at the screen now, do we?
Yeah, you need to come in a bit more.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to move over.
No, look at the screen.
It's not all about you, it's about me today.
Go on then, over to you.
Hello.
So,
Yes.
here you can see the comments.
Hello. All right, yeah, but that just looks really weird when you're just kind of staring at the screen.
Well, don't stare at the screen,
Okay.
just sit back and relax.
Okay.
I can read, are you finding it hard to read? It doesn't work like that.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
It doesn't make, if it won't go sideways, it's always up.
That's just ridiculous.
Right, you've got to say hello back to people.
Hello.
So you've got to say, hi, Cornish Connemara.
Hello.
No, you've got to say their name. That's what you've got to do.
Oh, I
So now
see.
you go,
Right.
hello.
Lucy Fox, Cornish Connemara, Ang, get off. Go on, off. Ang, you're not supposed to be watching this.
Not sure about that.
What?
I think that Ash is actually doing quite well with quarantine hair because he hasn't let me touch it yet.
Yeah, anyway, I'm not talking to Ang. You
What?
can go away, Ang.
Why?
Well, because she said about the centre parting.
Now you've got to say hello. Say hello, small acorns.
Small acorns. Hello.
There you go. You know who
Hello,
that is.
hello, Jess. How are you? Who else?
Erin Hipson. Erin's always
Hello, Erin.
Erin's always joining in on our lives because, of course, the difficulty is that Ash doesn't necessarily realise.
I've no idea what's going on.
He has no idea what's going on or who they are. This is
Hapless
Sarah.
horsewoman. Hello.
That's Sarah.
Sue?
Sarah that joined us on a live.
Oh, yes.
So we just let a few more people join.
Okay.
And then we invite their
Why
questions.
does it say end at the top?
That's what I hit when we end the live. That's how I end it.
Oh, I see.
Next question.
Very good.
Next question.
No, that's it.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself or do you want
Not
me
really.
to? So, this is Mr Bodie. And as I put on our paragraph telling you that he was joining us today, obviously I am at the forefront of Equiboodle. But behind every great woman is a great man.
And that's me.
And that is Ash. So every time there is a technical issue, I do absolutely nothing and go, Ashy! Like currently I'm going, Ashy, can
And
you...
I'm very clever because I get to look on Google and see what it is.
Well, okay, if you want to admit that's
It's
what
like-
you do, that's fine.
Thanks, Jem.
But it's like Richard and Judy, but more beautiful. Oh, Jem. You've got to pay us some money now.
Okay. Anyway, if it's Richard and Judy, can we just crack open some wine?
Yes, we could. And I need to
Is this
expose. I need to expose my bra.
Brilliant. I didn't realise it was that sort of show you were doing.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Why do you wonder we get so many followers?
Well, that's true. Who's Frank?
I don't know. Actually, I think that's a new handle.
Oh, okay.
Modesty on point. Yeah. Ash. Ash is all about positivity speaking, Sarah, and let's get coffee, Ashley. Anyway, all I was going to say was every time there's a technical issue, every time there's something needs to be done, like with the website, with PayPal, with with anything that involves a computer or phone lines or anything like that, poor old Ash suddenly gets reminded that he has got a vested interest in Equiboodle. And that is
This is very true.
Then that is his job role. So he's currently trying to find new websites. As you know, he sorted out new Wi-Fi. He does all like the really boring hard work, whilst I carry on pitching up on lives, having a great time. So
Yeah.
I am very grateful to him for that. And I have wanted him to join me on a live. This isn't his normal thing.
Why?
I have.
You've never even asked me before. I've been nagging for 8 weeks to come on.
Well, no, you haven't.
Right.
But I have always wanted him to come and join me on a live because he is quite a funny man. So if you have got any questions, fire them away. Otherwise, we've had a load of questions sent over to us.
Have we?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Sounds like the perfect partnership.
I am a very...
No, you haven't.
I'm
What's that?
I am a very patient woman.
Very patient.
No, you haven't. We haven't what? What haven't you done?
I don't know.
Are you and Ang about to have a big bust up on...
Yeah.
Right.
Good.
Are you ready for the questions, Ash?
Uh,
I've seen them because I had to write them down, so we had them.
okay.
Okay, we've had a mixture of asking questions about each other, or like answering questions about each other.
Been asking to join Vix. Yes, I have, Ang. Don't stir it up, Ang.
Ang's going to stare at the coffee pot.
Who wears the trousers? Well, me, obviously.
That is just such a typical... You don't just wear the trousers.
No, I wear shorts as well.
He does wear shorts as well.
I've got a pair of shorts on today.
I wear trousers too.
You do.
What happens when we both wear trousers?
But I think the question was who's the boss, and that's me.
No, it's definitely me.
I don't think so.
By the end of this...
Vic, shut up, Jess.
By the end of this live, yeah, you can tell us who wears the trousers. Who wears the trousers in work and who wears the trousers at home?
What?
Well, who wears the trousers in... Vic! I keep him on the straight and narrow. I can see you when you look at me like that.
Oh, yeah.
I could just keep looking forward. Vic! Oh, I could see...
Right, I'm not talking to any of you. Jess, forget it. I'm just going to ignore you. Ang, that's it. No more food cooking for you. Happers also. No. No.
Right.
Good.
Okay.
Can I read the questions?
No, I'm going to read the questions. What's their favourite place we've been asked away from home? You've got to answer that about me, and I've got to answer that about you.
Favourite place away from...
Favourite place
That's
away from...
easy. That's the boathouse.
It is the boathouse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is
Without
behind
doubt.
us. Look. There it is. I'm pointing to it for
Yeah.
the
I know
followers.
it's there. I don't know why I'm looking.
No, but I like it, you see. I do wear the trousers. I point, he looks. Squirrel. Ooh. Oh. Definitely, Ash's favourite place is Hawker's Cove, Padstow, Cornwall.
Without doubt.
Where's mine?
Same place.
Yes. We are very, very lucky to have a family home in Padstow, and we just go there as often as we can, as loads of you know. So that is definitely like one of our favourite places. I have got other favourite places, but that's probably my most favourite place. Okay, favourite flavour of
I
ice
suppose
cream.
actually the old lodge. We go there quite a lot as well.
Our second favourite place is a pub. Does that say everything you need to know about us? Our second favourite place is a pub on Minchinhampton Common, which we can walk to with the dogs, and the dogs cause carnage.
And we used to go with Ang and Oz, but we're not going with them anymore.
No, she's dead to you now, isn't she? After that,
Ang is,
after that middle parting
Ang.
common.
Forget it.
Cornish Connemara. Remind us, Cornish Connemara, where exactly you are. I've forgotten already. Right, Ashy, what's my favourite flavour of ice cream?
I don't think you discriminate. You just eat it all.
That is so true. Okay.
Probably fish food.
Fish. Yeah, I think yours is definitely rum and raisin. But that's the only flavour I don't like. The Cliffs at Crugmere is
Vegan
beautiful.
coconut. Oh yeah, that's delicious.
Oh.
We loved that vegan coconut.
Ang and I got vegan coconut ice cream last summer, and We thought it would be absolutely delicious, but it was just like eating raw chunks of coconut that had been frozen. And we were like very happy for the first couple of mouthfuls, and then it was just not good, was it?
No.
So you know who Emma Berry eventing is, don't you? Ash Berry is her husband, the farrier.
Yes.
Yes. You see, he did actually know that. You did.
Doing our school.
Oh, what have you been doing?
Tofka flavour. Tofka flavour. That's
Is that,
the vodka.
Is that Todka? Tofka. Yes. In fact, you are right, Sarah. We need to have it poured over fish food. I'm Lanavet now. Bodmin, that's right, but grew up in Newquay and lived in St Columbia for years.
Nice.
So nice. I very much would like to take Equiboodle to Cornwall and live there. It's actually been out.
Moved 80 tonne of hardcore. That's impressive.
This morning?
Yeah.
Oh.
Zoe Squirrel. Zoe Squirrel.
We have a thing, Zoe, about Squirrel ever since we've seen the film Up. And the dog in that reminded us of Stitch, our dearly departed collie dog. And because that would be like Stitch, you'd go, Squirrel, and Stitch would be like, huh? So that's why oh, now you're in for a ribbing. The queen of the questions has joined.
Who?
Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Oh, I was secretly hoping she would join.
Yeah, okay.
Zoe's saying hello back. Right.
Good.
Okay, next one. If we got I'm hiding these from you. There you go. Got to say hello back.
Hello, Emily. I have already said hello. I said hello straight away.
Oh, all right.
Jeez.
Ash, if we got matching tattoos, what would they be?
Matching tattoos.
Oh. A dog? A Labrador? You could have Bumper and I could have Twiglet.
No.
Matching. They've got to match the Equiboodle logo in leopard print.
Not in leopard print, but yeah.
You'd do the Equiboodle logo.
Yeah, but we're not doing it. That's not going to happen.
Where would we put them?
Do your worst, Emily.
Yeah, she's
I see.
going to give you a beasting. She's Googling them as we speak.
Googling what?
The questions.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I think that just to make it better, we live in the Dray.
Where's the Dray?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. Right.
Hi, Penny. Adventures with Storm. It cuts it off. Anyway,
Joined.
hi.
Joined.
Joined. Oh, I see.
Describe what the other's dream meal would be. Okay, I've so got this for Ash. I hate it, but I reckon your starter would be like calamari or something, a starter.
Oh, okay.
That would be, and then your main course would be like the world's best steak.
Definitely.
With, at the moment, our love of our new home-cooked chips that we're really late to the...
Yep.
So we're home-cooked chips. And...
Oh, I see. Thank you. Yep. Okay. Didn't know that. There you go. Didn't know that. Thank you, Hapless Horsewoman. Yeah. I thought they lived in a tree.
Well, I never knew that.
I'm pretty sure.
She got us.
Isn't it a tree?
Us good
Isn't
and
it
proper.
just a tree?
And then you don't... And then I'm answering the question.
Are we still doing the food? Okay.
You don't really do puddings, but if you had to have a pudding, you'd have a toffee thing.
Probably a cheese board.
Cheese. I lost out to the cheese. What would my dream meal be?
Is that Jackie?
That is Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
What would your dream meal?
What's each other's most annoying habit? I don't have any. Vic, probably your most annoying habit is flicking your contact lenses around the place. So when I get to go and brush my teeth or something, I think, what the hell is that in the sink? I just go,
oh my god,
what
that is so true.
What are these little weird things?
That is so true.
Yeah, so that would be your most annoying habit, definitely.
Well, funny enough, yours isn't that dissimilar, but yours are socks. I can find wherever you've had a snooze because there's a pair of socks there. I have found socks on the sofa, under the sofa, randomly going upstairs. He's just, yes.
Yeah.
I can take my contact lenses out now. Like I've been wearing them for so many years. I just like go like that and they're out. But I I do take them out in really random places. Oh, that was a good question. That was a good question.
Definitely. Yeah, okay, I'll concede to socks.
So
I concede with socks.
We're both doing the same thing, but mine are contact lenses and yours are socks. We take them off wherever we are.
That's true.
And
I'll go along with that. Yeah.
Oh
definitely
God,
go along
that's hilarious.
With
Never even knew that. You don't do puddings?
No,
Ash,
not. I haven't got a sweet tooth at all.
It's such a shame because I'm one of those people that would love to share a pudding all the time.
Although actually, when I do quite like Anne's cakes when she makes them, but that was before Anne's just been rude.
Yeah.
No more.
Anne does terrible cakes. Yeah. You have to force them down just so that we don't upset her.
I'd rather eat twice as much main course than I would pudding.
And
without doubt.
I sometimes could just do a starter and straight to pudding. Which Anne and I do. We'd quite happily before we stopped talking to Anne.
No, I'm not being awkward, Jackie. How dare you? How dare you? That's a lovely picture of you, actually, Jackie.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jackie's massively upped her Instagram game.
Is she?
Yeah, because she's
trying to copy you. That's
no, because she's just so super popular now.
No, that's what it is.
She's just so super popular. Everyone loves Jackie. I'm glad it's not just me with the lenses. Oh, that is hilarious. She is my sis. Oh my God, the socks is Mr H's thing too. It is a man thing, isn't it? Dream holiday.
Ooh. Ooh. What, me? Or with the family? Zoe. Do I have to take the family?
No, go on. This is your dream holiday. We don't have to
just going off and watching the Lions on tour.
You're doing that anyway.
Yeah, I know.
He's doing that anyway.
Who's the better driver? Definitely me.
That is so untrue. I've never pranged our car. He's curbed mine. He scraped it. He's crashed it.
Drove the horse box into.
He drove my horse box into the porch of the house and took out the side of the box.
That's generally because you're
driver.
nagging in my ear, distracting me.
I wasn't even anywhere near you when you drove the horse box down the side of the house.
Can I name the clothing? Absolutely.
Go on then.
So we've got the Vixen, which is absolutely fantastic. We've got the Babs.
Yeah.
We've got the Star T-shirt.
Close.
Well, we've got the T-shirts. Haven't we got isn't there a Superstar? Superstar. There you go.
That's the T-shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. We've got the riding tights, which are brilliant.
Yeah. What did I rename those recently?
I don't know. You ask it. Can you not remember?
No, I can't remember. What's the most recent jumper we launched?
The Rainbow Vixen.
No, the other one, the burgundy one. What was that called?
Babs.
No.
Jumper. Called Jumper. Women do not nag. Okay. You keep telling yourself that hapless horsewoman.
Oh, he's such a man. Superstar.
Ringside. Thank you, Lucy.
Lucy knows them better.
Yeah.
And
I know what they look like.
What about the vest? What about the vest top? That's that called?
Maureen.
Maureen's just come back in. Did you see that live?
What?
The live about Maureen's.
No.
He said Maureen. Everybody says Maureen. And what's another generic lady's name that we would say? All right, Maureen.
Darling.
Karen. So I'm glad that all of our followers know the Equiboodle clothing. So that's better. Okay, right. Let's go back up. So dream holiday for me. I want to do my dream holiday. It's not necessarily my dream holiday, but I'm desperate to take all the kids and Ash to Disney World and then travel throughout America.
Do the travelling throughout America.
You'd love Disney World as well.
It just seems like my idea of absolute hell.
What, to take the kids like round the space station and Epcot Centre and everything like that?
That's not Disneyland, though, is it?
It's all part of Disneyland.
It's all in the same area.
Yeah, I'm not saying I want to go meet Mickey and Minnie Mouse. I'm just saying, well, we could go to the Epcot Centre and I don't know why I keep saying the Epcot Centre and the space station, but that's what was there when I was a kid, and that's what I want to do.
Okay.
So, he would also like to go. He would like to do a safari. I know that for a fact.
Very much so. Yeah, definitely.
Right. Favourite fancy dress costume.
Mm.
Oh, we did I mean, my favourite...
Is that if we have to go as something together?
Yeah.
Or is that just sort of individually? So if we were going to go together, what would the fancy dress costume
I do
be?
like how you keep trying to separate yourself from me and your family as much. So is this dream holiday with Vic? Is this fancy dress with Vic?
No, I'm just saying, what's the theme of the fancy dress? I mean, it's just, it's a very open question.
Can I just ascertain, is any of these Mr and Mrs questions, can they be divided from Vic?
It's all about me.
Okay, what would be your favourite fancy dress costume without me?
I don't know.
What would be your
I don't do anything with that.
What would
so
be
I
your
wouldn't go.
What would be your favourite with me? We did go and do that medieval thing for my dad's 70th. That was very good.
Oh yeah, actually that was.
So my sister organised Thornbury Castle, and we all had to hire proper medieval clothing and go and have a proper 70th. It was fabulous, and Ash dressed up as Blackadder. It was genius. You had the moustache and everything, didn't the beard?
Yeah.
Oh, did you dye your hair black? Well, you did something. Didn't
No,
you?
I just painted it.
You painted it.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Well, I had a beard, I think.
And then I
just painted the beard.
and for me, it was the opportunity just to wear the ridiculous big dress with the hula hoop round the bottom. It was so funny, so funny. So
How did we meet?
You can answer that one.
Well, we met through Steve,
Which
who's
is my
Vic's
older brother.
who I was in school with, and I think actually, where were we? We were in a pub in Stroud, weren't we?
Yeah.
And you turned round and said, "Should we get married?"
Yeah, I did. We were both drunk in a pub in Stroud, and I was only about 20 at the time.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
And we just announced to everybody that was it. We were going to get married.
And then we didn't.
And then we didn't. We just
We
didn't.
didn't. And then we dated, and then you dumped me.
And then I dumped you because you said something horrible about my horse.
Yeah. And that was about 2 years later, and about 6 years later, we got back together again.
We re-met in another pub. I mean, pubs we're not alcoholics, we're just very sociable people. And we met in a pub, and within about 3 months, I was packing up and moving to Surrey to be with you.
Yeah.
And that was how many magical years ago? 12? 13.
13.
The reason why we work it out like that is because we
Yeah, it was
always,
2007.
We always remember how old our oldest son is, Felix, because he was a very happy accident, and he is going to turn 12 in September. So we always work out how old Felix is going to be, and then how long we were together before he came along.
Pony! Pony!
Oh, I wanted to show you the pony. But
Pony!
There's a pony. So where we live on Minch Common, there's ponies going past all the time.
It's a bit windy
You
to
still
bet on a
have
pony,
to
isn't it?
shout. Yeah, it's actually quite. But that was a very solid little cob. Nothing phasing that thing, was there? Right.
Very windy.
So that's how we met. And to be fair, 13 years on, I still don't think my older brother's quite got to grips with it yet. About his mate dating, his marrying, having children with his little
Who
sister.
knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Right. I am the better driver. I'm just going to reiterate that one. What?
Okay, hang on. Okay, well, let's put it this way. If we're driving to Cornwall, who always drives?
Well, because you do, because you're a control freak.
Well, yeah.
I quite happily drive to Cornwall.
Yeah, right.
He was not expecting me to say that.
Yeah, all right, you got me there.
What three words would you use to describe each other? A control freak.
I was going to say for you, wonderful, beautiful, funny.
And you would be correct.
Women do not know.
Oh, God. Karen! Shouts the invented dentist. Maureen! I'm so glad that Zoe picked up on that. And what is your favourite Equiboodle item, Ash?
Ooh.
And Emily's being very... I feel like she's going to
Actually,
build
do you know what?
up.
I really like the Vixen jumpers because I think they're awesome. They just look very, very comfy.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, I really like the tights because I think the tights on just look amazing.
Yeah.
And that's not being overly perverted either. I just think they're a very nice fit on ladies.
Yeah, move on. And actually, they're my two most favourite, but the problem is that every time I release something...
But actually, I really like this one as well. To be fair, I really like all the clothing.
Yeah, we wouldn't
There's not one that I've kind of gone, meh.
No.
I don't think that's going to work.
And
obviously the last Vixen, I designed that.
Well, to be fair, Ash did say about a rainbow. So
That
credit
was
where... I mean, he kind of looks up from whatever he's doing, because obviously Ash has got other work commitments as well, and he'll shout stuff at me like, "Have you ever thought about a rainbow?" And I'm like, I'll go and put that away in the memory bank. So yeah, the latest Vixen, our new bestseller. Did I actually ever tell you that? That has outsold every other forward order.
It's brilliant. Yeah, I mean, as I said, it's with all the clothing, it's not stuff that you'd actually do unless you thought it was really good quality and was going to look good. That's the whole point of getting the samples in, because there's been a lot of samples that haven't. Is that Rhea?
That is Rhea.
Hello, Rhea.
Yeah. Oh,
Safari's incredible. Thank you. See, what would you rather do? Would you rather do Safari or Disneyland?
Okay,
Got to be Safari.
Let us
got
know.
To be Safari,
I think
surely.
it's got to be Disneyland because
it's
of the
got to be
kids.
Safari and watching the lions in South Africa.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the British and Irish lions.
That's serious fancy dresses, Rhea, about our photos. We have got photos of it actually.
What?
Of our fancy dress, so I can pop them up on our story later.
Oh, okay.
What did Ash say?
Unicorns. Unicorns.
That's Jude.
Hi, unicorns.
That's Jude that shops with us.
Oh, okay.
What did Ash say about the horse?
Tanisha Gum.
That is Tanisha.
Hi.
What did Ash say about the horse?
What horse? What horse, Rhea?
I don't know what.
Is this something that I should know about?
Oh God! Don't diss the horse. What?
Oh, I see. Ah, yes. Right. So what did I say about the horse when you dumped me?
Oh no, it's a terrible story. It's a terrible story.
Yeah.
It basically.
No, because I'm just going to get slated.
You are going to get slated. Basically,
It involved just shooting it.
He's.
It was lame and it was very poorly. So I said, why didn't you just shoot it?
And it got put down later on that day. And that was my Mickey that everybody knows. This was my horse of a lifetime. So Ash made a very, like you can gather now, he made a very flippant comment, not fully understanding the gravity of Mickey's injuries, and said, "Oh, just shoot it," because you didn't.
In my defence, I was very hungover.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He was very hungover, and it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was getting out of bed to go and do morning stables for Mickey, and you just went very grumpily and hungover. "Oh, just shoot it." Anyway, by 6 p.m. that night, the horse had gone, and I was so distraught that's actually why first time round I dumped Ash.
I got dumped for being insensitive.
He got dumped because he was insensitive.
Look, there's a robin watching us. Oh.
So there you go.
Who wears the trousers?
And
yes, we've already done that one, Emily. It's me.
That is exactly why we skip over that subject, don't we?
It's so windy.
Oh gosh, good luck with the jump exercise. You can shout Jackie shortly as she's walking up on the common. We will keep an eye out for Jackie.
Hang on. How are you doing that, Jackie? I'm watching this. That's very clever.
There's these things called phones, yeah? You can watch Instagram on your phones.
But surely you just walk into things.
You are in telecommunications, yeah? Right.
Yeah.
Oh! Describe your mother-in-laws in 3 words. You first.
That was very tuneful.
Wonderful, welcoming, warm.
No, I can do my mother.
Go on then.
I can do your mother-in-law. Batty. Crazy.
Your mum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Mad as a box of frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's messaging me for thousands of likes. Describe. My mother is wonderful, angelic, kind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ash, because he's a control freak. Wow, this is still this. It's like Ross with Chandler and Monica.
What is?
What is?
What is?
The fact my brother dealing with you dating his younger sister.
Yes.
Because we're working our way through the comments. Very good. Very true.
Yeah. Except Steve would never go Red Ross.
Lucy would like to know: have you ever worn any Equiboodle clothing?
Have I ever worn any Equiboodle clothing? Yes, I've worn the tights frequently. All the time. In fact, whenever you see me, I'm in the leopard print
I'm
pants.
like, Ash, get out of the tights!
I'm like, no! I want to wear them.
Ash, come on, we're going for a walk. Get out of the tights.
They're dead sexy.
Dead set.
You're dead sexy.
We actually have sold those tights to men. We have. I'm just saying. And you have Equiboodle t-shirts, and you have Equiboodle fleeces. So yeah, you've got Equiboodle stuff.
Yes.
I'm not sure that Sarah's watching the same. Ash, you are so well trained and diplomatic.
Yes, thank you very much. I say so too.
Cuckoo.
Oh, hang on. Who are these?
These are new people.
What's that? Who's Lily? Who's
Who? Not sure.
Cuckoo?
Cuckoo.
Well, there you go.
Well, Ash. Oh, yes. Ash can be our designated driver for Equiboodle.
No, we'll get a driver. If I'm coming, then I'm getting drunk.
Well, of course you're coming. What, to badminton?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming.
Well, in that case, we'll just get a driver.
It's not a kids zone. That's all.
Well, I don't intend to take the kids.
Well, no, I'm saying it for all of us. It's adults and partners and everything.
Yeah.
And we want to go camp and make a week of it.
Camp, you.
I know. I've not told anyone that yet. But
It's just not going to happen, Emily.
It's
Vic,
no.
Vic doesn't do tents.
Actually, oh, look at him now taking control. Disney's so much more than actual Disney, though, Ash. You'd love it.
Yeah, but would I love it more than a safari? I think not.
We've answered Ria's question about now how we split up.
Who's that?
Not sure.
Hello.
Lochleven. Who could talk their way out of a speeding ticket? Ash does talk his way out of speeding tickets. Don't you, Ash?
No.
And then
It's just distraction.
when you get them, you take them in good grace. Tell them about how you got that a year to the day on the way to Cornwall.
Which one was that?
The what? Which one? You don't have that many.
I've got a clean licence at the moment.
Exactly. Weren't you driving down to Cornwall with Dad? And a
Oh
year...
God, that was years later.
I know, but no, it was
That was
a
years
year
ago.
It was a year to the day after the previous one. You were just about to get rid of your
No, I
points.
just got rid of some points, and then immediately got pinged again.
Yeah, but it was like a year to the day on the same bit of road and everything.
And I almost talked my way out of that one, almost, but I hadn't. It was not long after we'd moved down here, and Cornish people, because they're all so lovely. Saw on my driving licence that, because I hadn't changed it to living down here, and when they saw it was London, they got all uppity about it, with my address being in London. Went, oh, are you Londoners coming down here?
They were disgusted.
Speeding.
With you. They were disgusted with you.
They were disgusted.
I couldn't talk my way out of a speeding ticket because I'm so paranoid about police and the law and stuff. If I got a speeding ticket, I'd just cry. I think
You had to. You got a letter through. You had to go and do your course, your driver awareness course, didn't you?
Wow! Why don't you just announce that on a live?
Well, don't come here playing all the innocent. Oh, I never knew anything.
I got done for speeding the day I got my car. I was so happy driving my new car that I got done for speeding on the way home. I would just like to say I was only doing like 3 miles over the speed limit. And I wasn't in a town, I wasn't doing anything dangerous. I just got pinged. Daniel would say the same. I mean, in Ash's defence, I think most non-horsey people would have said that.
Yeah, thank you, Ria.
I know, and that is why.
Yeah.
But when you're worried...
Ria's brill.
I know. But when you're so worried about your best friend, I was like, that guy, he's heading for Dumpsville.
He gone.
He gone.
He gone.
Oh, which parent is good cop and bad cop? I am definitely good cop. He is shouty McShoutface.
Yeah, I go along with that.
It's true though.
Yeah.
It is true. But you're a very good father, and I adore you.
Well, thank you. You're a very good mummy.
Tell Zoe off. That sassy rider. She's always late. She was the.
It's 1:30.
I
It's
mean,
1:30. I mean, why were you late?
It's always
Why were you
been.
late? We're just about to finish, aren't we?
It's always been 1:30. It's always been.
Heels down, kick on. Hello. I'm late. Oh, another one. So Sassy Rider, we are going to be doing some new Equiboodle clothing. We're just trying to work it out at the moment, which will be probably more I would call man's clothing. That can cross over to some polo shirts and things like that. So we're just looking at it, and we'll probably just have it with just a small Equiboodle logo. Bit
Yes.
like that one.
We
So
were-
rather than big, just nice and discreet.
We were only just talking about that about
Who's
midnight.
more competitive? That. Ooh. Well, against each other, it depends. Actually, you're a much better gamer than I am.
Oh, I smash him on
Yeah.
like the Xbox,
Which is
and
really
everything.
annoying.
And he literally wants to divorce me. And I'm not saying we play the Xbox regularly. We play it about once every 5 years. But I'm that person that
Well, that's because I don't let you play it.
I just tap all the buttons
Yeah.
and like make the characters go.
But actually, competitive. When we're in situations when we're together and we compete together, we're really competitive against other people.
We're a power force together. That's why we like working together, because we both immediately start singing off the same hymn sheet, don't we? So we're both.
As long as it's my hymn sheet, yeah.
So we're both.
So yeah. We don't really compete with each other though.
We don't really compete with each other because we'd never
Because
stop.
I win.
We'd never stop.
Love's not a competition, but I am winning.
Oh, yeah.
Who's in charge of the cooking? Emma, definitely me.
Yeah, it's fine by
Without
me.
doubt.
That's absolutely fine by me.
Kitchen cooking is definitely my domain.
Although there is something I do very well on a Sunday, and that's a good
I
roast.
don't think that's now though.
Children.
Yeah,
There's children.
Yeah.
Lucy is a child. Don't lower the tone.
Can
I do
Ash have all the kids?
I do a very mean roast dinner.
Whose kids? What are you trying to say?
No, because we're not taking kids to badminton.
I see. Oh, right, okay.
It's a kid-free zone. That's the only rule.
I thought that was an offer then.
Wow, I mean, our kids are cute, so if you want Ash's kids...
Vic can't.
Oh, Ang!
Is Vic a secret princess, Ash? Yeah, of course. But most ladies are like to be princesses. So definitely. But not as in princess tantrums. Not at all like that. But yeah, of course.
I've tried over the past 13 years to have tantrums on him, and it gets me absolutely nowhere. Like, he literally is impervious to a princess strop. It doesn't mean anything, does it?
Nope.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
So I very quickly...
We don't tolerate that sort of
We don't tolerate that.
No.
So I very
don't
quickly
tolerate
learned that there is no point in stropping. The key to it is just to do it anyway and not tell him.
But
That's
all women
the
are
key.
beautiful princesses.
Oh, that's May from Activate Your Seat, who's
Hello,
lovely.
who's always venting? Hello.
Oh, game changer! There's a safari park at Disney.
Yeah, but it's that's not the point. It's not seeing... No, it's not. Because what do you want to go and see a lion in America for?
It's just so funny. We could do Tiger King. That's what that would be like.
What do you mean, do Tiger King?
We could go do Tiger King.
I'm not doing Tiger King. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Ash, that is not a Cornish accent, you spanner.
Oh, yeah, very good point. It wasn't.
Do a better Cornish accent.
Hang on, I have to think. So I'm actually quite good at accents.
Yeah.
But I need to hear.
You here on holiday then? You here on holiday then?
Is
that your boat? Is that your mooring? Yes, it's our mooring. Just checking. That's quite a good one, isn't it?
No.
Oh,
No, anyway.
That's quite good.
Hello,
I've done a
Steve.
course
Hello.
too.
I've done a course too.
Years
Oh, yeah.
ago, I boasted on a ski holiday that I was the only one in our group of 8 that didn't have any points on my licence. The Monday after I got back to work, I had 3 points.
Well, at least you weren't lying. At that particular point in time.
Karma. Ash, have you ever broken something and blamed it on a child or dog? When my laptop fell off the table outside, my iPad fell off the table outside when I was doing a workout, I instinctively shouted at Ed, my youngest, even though he was nowhere near it, but playing football up at the top of the garden. I would just kind of went, "Oh, children!" even though it was completely my own fault that really it had fallen on the floor.
Emily, probably. Probably do it all the
Isn't
time.
that why we have children and dogs?
Yeah. I mean, Vic always blames the dog if she farts. She always blames that on the dog.
That is so true. So yeah, we blame our bodily
I was doing
functions.
32. I don't believe you.
Yes.
No, I did. No,
Yes.
sorry. That hapless. That was you were doing more than that.
Tell them off as well. Cobb's Equine Shop.
No, terrible.
I was so excited about grilling Ash too. Now I'm underprepared. That is hilarious.
Oh, you just got whiz past everyone. Are they all still here? Bye. Hi.
Oh, see,
I've done
that
something. I broke it. Oh, it's there.
We are Group X. That's my gym. Hi.
Hi.
If you realise...
Olivia. Hi, Olivia.
If you realise halfway through an argument that you're actually wrong, do you admit it?
Certainly not.
No way. Never back down.
Never. So what happens then, Emily, is we just don't talk to each other for about 2 weeks.
That is true.
Yeah. Except when other people come round and then we're,
we're absolutely fine then.
Hello, darling, can I get you anything?
We can do entire social events having not spoken for 2 weeks beforehand, and our guests would never be any the wiser. We laugh, but it is true.
It's true.
So no, we never back down, and that's, I think, goes back to our competitive.
Well, actually, that's not true, because if one of us does go away and have time out and realise actually we might have been a bit over the top, we do apologise to each other.
Well, yeah, you do.
Well, I don't, because I never need to, because I'm never wrong.
I'd see a lion in a princess outfit. That's quite a statement. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Rhea?
Yes.
I think we're going off. You can do the Everglades. Yeah. Now, actually, I would love to do the Everglades.
Why?
Why? Because
Yeah.
you get to go on one of those big things, the boats. The boats with the big things at the back. And
I've done that.
whatever.
We did it down.
And get to play a banjo.
Yeah. You've always wanted to play a banjo.
Yeah, well, that's what you do in the Everglades.
But you go in wind-powered boats and
Yeah.
play the banjo.
Yeah.
Carol Baskin. That is me. Oh, dear. Oz and I always know when you're not talking.
Oh, shut up, Ang.
Shut up, Ang.
We're not talking to you anymore, that's for sure.
In fact, Ang, we're not talking to you till you bring some more of those chocolate biscuits and throw them
Yeah,
over the wall.
you need a lot of cakes to be brought up here before we talk to you again.
That's called being happily married, isn't it?
What?
Not talking.
Not talking, definitely. Yeah.
We've been happily married for 13 years now.
We've had 2 conversations. Brilliant.
Once we go off this live, Ash will go back into his man pit and I'll go upstairs. And that'll be just how it should be. Ash, can you name 5 dressage moves? So good.
You do the cross bit. You go from K to something or another. You do that one where the
so awkward for you,
that,
isn't it?
I can't, Emily.
No.
But thanks.
No, but next time he comes on, he can and he will. Who's the better at drinking? I'd need them to be on my team for the Equiboodle Badminton boat race. Hashtag Equiboodle Badminton boat race. Ooh, Ash hasn't drunk for 13 weeks now.
Yeah. But under normal circumstances, definitely me.
He is the king of just suddenly deciding that he's going to give up smoking. Real cigarettes. Real cigarettes. Oh, God. And
that was perfectly timed.
Perfectly timed.
Perfectly timed.
But like 13 weeks ago, he just suddenly decided that he wasn't going to drink anymore, and that he needed to like regrow his liver. And he just does it, and it drives me up the wall because he's got the most incredible willpower. So at the moment, Zoe, you'd need me to be on your team because I'm still having
But I mean, you've been very supportive whilst I've done that.
I've been
Vic's been drinking every night just in front of me, getting completely battered. Are you not drinking?
Oh, but you try living with you not drinking.
Well, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you remember what you brought each other for Christmas last year?
No, not a clue.
I know what you got me.
What?
Because I haven't used it yet. A toothbrush. That's what you got me.
Yeah. You didn't get me anything.
No, I don't think I did.
No.
I must have done. Oh, that's an absolute lie. I got him a hamper of wine.
Which you drank.
Which I then drank. Oh, that's so
I've got
funny.
millionaire shortbread to throw at you this week.
Oh,
thanks, Ang.
oh, Aggie.
Yeah, you've got to make more of an effort than that, though, Ang.
Oh, this is genius. Right, our anniversary is hilarious. So, We have forgotten our wedding anniversary virtually every year since we got married. And actually, we even got married the day after my birthday so that we would jokingly go, we'd never forget our wedding anniversary.
It's not, it's the day before.
It is.
It's the day before your birthday, not the day after.
Rewind!
Yeah.
We got married the day before my birthday
Yeah.
so that we would never forget our wedding anniversary.
Well, it wasn't really anything to do with that. It was just that's when they were free.
Yeah, but we have. Anyway, no. Well, we never, ever remember our wedding anniversary. And one year we had our parents like send us cards, and we'd got to like a special wedding anniversary, and we were both completely oblivious.
Yeah, that's only because actually,
Oh,
Emily.
okay.
Yeah, we always get confused how long we've been married for. We think it's 13 years. No, 12 years.
We've been married 11 years because Felix
So
is
it's
11.
12 years this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Oh.
seems a lot longer.
Lockdown without alcohol. Give the man a medal.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Thank
no
you.
credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
He's been amazing.
It was actually probably quite fortunate though, because I gave up for 4 weeks. I thought, right, do you know what? I'm going to do 4 weeks dry, and the day that my 4 weeks was up was the day they shut the pubs. So it's probably a good thing that I haven't drunk for the rest of the time. Why are there funny things going on?
Because that means people are liking our comments. We're getting
Oh, I
good into
see.
Woo!
Ooh.
People like that all of a sudden. It's all that's good.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
we want to see.
I've been giving up smoking for 3 years. No, see, well, although I still smoke the vapey thing, it's the same as drinking. Just trick yourself, because I've tried to give up smoking so many times, but so this time that I've given up, and I've given up for 2.5 years now, 2.5 years, and it was just don't say that you're giving up. Just say I'm not smoking today, but if I want to have a cigarette, I will. So you do that, and then before you know it, you've done a week. But it's the same as anything. If you say you're not going to say, right, I'm going to give up chocolate or smoking or alcohol, the second that you say, right, I'm giving it up, all you can think about is having a cigarette. So, but anyway, smoking's still great. Not really.
Now you're going for popcorn land.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just testing your resolve.
have I finished the hamper? No, actually, because
I've hidden it.
because
I've hidden all the nice bottles out of it.
Maeve, I don't know if you remember on a live, I admitted that Ash and I bought about a year's worth of Freixenet. Sainsbury's had Freixenet on offer, and Ash did a home delivery, and we had about 6 plastic containers of Freixenet arrive, and the delivery driver said to me, "You got a party?" And I was like, "Oh no." And he's like, "You getting married?" And I was like, "No." And I didn't realise what he was implying, and he just gave me the weirdest look of, "So you're an absolute alcoholic then?" But we have still got much Freixenet in our wine fridge, so we just buy it when it's on offer. So that's why I've not finished the house.
You haven't brushed your teeth since Christmas.
No. What a terrible present, Emily. I refuse to brush my teeth in absolute disgust. I just wanted a handbag. I've got 3 toothbrushes now. I'm a woman obsessed.
Actually, to be fair, Emily, it hasn't come out of the box because it was exactly the same one that I bought the year before.
Yeah, it was. Oh dear, God.
Anyway.
Good memory there, Vic. Thank you, darling. Right. Did you go full on meringue dress or a slinky wedding dress?
Slinky.
Slinky.
Yeah.
And then, because we got married at Christmas time, so everything looked really pretty because we got married in a beautiful Surrey, like red brick mansion house with registry office. So it was all we did, Ash. And so of course there were loads of slinky Christmas dresses out, so I just went and bought myself a gold Christmas dress, and I think I binned it 2 weeks later. Our wedding was so wonderfully understated. We sent everybody texts.
Well, we decided to get married in 13 days.
Yeah, we did.
We just
Dear.
So it was very cool.
There was no meringue-ness panic
No.
angry in-laws or anything. We literally sent our nearest and dearest in Surrey a text, and then we said that we'd have a massive party, and actually we did have all our nearest and dearest in Gloucestershire. We went and paid for them last year, and we took them all out, and we hired a restaurant, and we treated everybody to a 10-year. Ash,
Oh,
you
yeah.
Ash was there, and we treated all of our friends and family to
That's right.
a night out.
But everyone just thought that was your birthday.
What? Because it was around my birthday. I got
Yeah.
loads of presents. It was fab.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
Yeah. Who do the dogs love more?
Me.
They do.
Me.
They do. They adore
That's only,
Ash.
Is that John? Is that Johnny Oz? Oz,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
That is Johnny Oz.
Is that because we're not talking to Ang anymore?
Yeah, he's like, oh, but yeah, the dogs love Ash. Ash takes them walking, he gives them cuddles on the sofa, and I go to work.
And because I'm the boss.
God's sake. I gave up refined sugar, but I don't count wine or gin in that.
No, quite right
Quite
too.
right too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's changed its form. It's definitely. I have the
I
fag
have the-
patches.
I have the fag patches on for 15 years and do the same each day.
Yep,
Well done.
exactly. See, it works.
She
it does
loves
work.
smoking.
I love smoking. Yeah, and
What-
it is one of those things.
What's your TV guilty pleasures?
What moisturiser does it actually use? Oz, me and you are going to fall out, dude. Sorry, what?
What's your TV guilty pleasure? He's been loving Treasure Island.
Oh, no,
Oak.
no, yeah.
He
Curse
loves-
of Oak Island.
Curse of Oak
Yeah.
Island. He's
Yeah.
obsessed. He's also obsessed with something about making knives. What's
Oh,
that
yeah.
one called?
Forged in Fire.
Forged in Fire.
Yeah. This is what lockdown does to you.
He's obsessed with watching programs about aeroplanes crashing. Obsessed.
That's because I love flying so much.
Yeah, and so that it's been those three.
Anyway,
So that's his TV guilty pleasure.
he looks so young. Oz.
Ah. Freixenet for the social pit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I heard it was a lovely wedding.
Oh, were you there, Oz? Were you
Oh.
there? Big fat gypsy wedding. What's that? Oh, this.
Big fat gypsy wedding? No. Massive. Send out text. See you at
Yeah.
the registry office. Who
Me.
eats the last
Me.
biscuit in the tin? Ash, without any. Yeah. Oh, Nicola, you have missed out. You
Yeah.
have missed out. What's the first thing you guys would do post lockdown?
Pub.
Divorce.
Okay.
My Ash watches that. Your Ash.
It's not boring.
I-
You're missing the point.
I so said to my Ash that your Ash and him would get on so well. And it's so true. So if you ever want us to join you at Ascot, we're your people.
He sounds like some of the special needs kids I look after. Yeah, I love Lamp. Very good.
Do you understand my pain, Zoe?
It's only because we miss you.
Aw.
Oh, thanks, Anne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what is it about that air investigation programme? I mean, I find it the most tragic thing to watch.
It's because they have to go through the whole process of investigating what happened, when, and they've got such little amounts to work with. It's brilliant.
Exactly. Why would you want to see how you're going to die in an aeroplane? We can all picture that when we're sat in a seat. We don't need to watch it.
Yeah, but so if you watch all these things, you know what to look for and whether it's going to crash.
Oh, Lord. Lord in heaven above. Morbid fascination. It so is.
It's not. It's actually just about how they work out.
Oh, no. Ria's husband also likes it.
See?
There must be something about this show that
It's
triggers
because it's interesting.
men's Has he seen Dead? Have you?
Yes. Love that.
I'm
Love that. Deadliest Catch is very good as well. Yeah.
Awful about bloody crabs. What? Is it all about crabs as well?
Is that you or Bum?
Can't smell it. It's definitely not me. I would have announced it. I'd have blamed the dog, as you've just did it. I'd have gone, oh, what the dog's done?
It's the man and machine
And
thing.
right
Yeah,
on cue.
absolutely.
Do you ever deliberately wind the other up?
No,
Ash,
never, ever. I never wind.
you never
Wake up.
stop. It's the men and machines thing.
Ben
Isn't
was
it,
asking
Sarah?
what tactics you have to cope with a horsey wife. Oh, that's quite easy, Jem. Just drink. Just drink and ignore it.
We had to watch them whilst training to be air hostesses. Oh!
What?
The
Yeah, what was that?
Nick,
We had to watch. That's very cool. That's very cool. Because actually, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Unless she means deadliest catch.
What, all forged in fire?
Yeah. Ronan loves deadliest catch. Well, this is it. Well,
See, so I'm not weird.
When we all go
There
and
you
do Equiboodle at badminton, we'll make sure that one of the lorries has got a TV on with DVDs of deadliest catch, forged in fire, and aeroplane crashes, and we'll just leave the men to it. What's the easiest way to wind the other up?
Oh, too many ways.
Sometimes just his breathing is enough.
Not giving Vic coffee in the morning.
Yeah, everybody knows about my coffee addiction.
Yeah.
Literally, the first thing I say to Ash every morning is, coffee! And it's said that aggressively as well, I'm not going to lie. He's also watching Fifth Gear from about 10 years ago.
Yeah. Good way to look at what's going to be a classic car.
Oh,
like it.
God, that's so fun. Where would you see Fifth Gear? On Channel... Was it on Channel 5?
It used to, yeah. I think it's on Discovery now.
That's brilliant. It made me never want to sit under the overhead lockers again. Oh, oh my God, Nicola!
Yeah.
Oh, God. Where would you sit then? Where would you recommend? You've seen it. Where would you sit?
Safest place is obviously right at the back, I think,
right at the
or
back.
right at the front. But it's only marginal, I think. But I'm sure Nicola knows a lot more about it.
Is Vic not a morning person?
There you are. You are.
I'm kind of not really.
You're more of a morning person than an evening person.
I peak at about midday for about half an hour.
Well, it's about 20 minutes at 11:40, generally. Do your best impression of each other.
Oh, that might have been it. Oh, when was your last walk of shame after a good night out? Oh, I've got a good one. It was when I was out in my dressing gown on the common trying to find you at 3 a.m. When I rang you at 11. I rang, so he'd been out... I have to say this very quickly, you've only got 3 minutes. He went out drinking with one of my reps, and he rang me at 11 p.m, and the pub is about a 10-minute walk, but he went by bike, so it's a 2-minute bike ride away across the common, and he rang me and said, I'm leaving now. And anyway, at 11:10 he hadn't made it home, and I rang him and it just rang, so I rang him again, and eventually he picked up, and he had fallen off his bike into a hedge and promptly fallen asleep. And so he was like, oh, thank goodness you've woken me up, I'll get back on my bike. Got back on his bike, still wasn't home by 2 a.m. in the morning, so I had this thing of being in the house with the kids, not wanting to leave them, and then went out onto the common, thinking I can still keep an eye on the house and the common, and was just repeatedly ringing Ash, who couldn't make it down the road on his bike. And then eventually I see this light doing this across the common, whilst it's Ash weaving his way home. You're a good wife. I would have decided I'd have dealt with it in the morning. It was cold. I was worried that he was going. I was worried he's going to get hypothermia.
It was about -2.
I did look like a ghost. I was running around in a white fluffy dressing gown. I'd have left in that.
Wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Oh, guys.
There we go.
And then we're right. Yeah, because look, we've only got 1.5 minutes left now.
Oh, okay.
So now you've got to say thank you to everybody.
Well, thank you very much. They were great questions. Really enjoyed that.
We had a load message to us as well, but we didn't get round to
Oh, well,
them.
I'll come on again.
Come on again.
Yeah.
Come on again. We'll talk about a really serious how to build a business. You can do a PowerPoint presentation and everything. Oh, Emma, you need to do one with your Ash now, so that we can all ask you the same questions.
Thank you very much.
Oh, guys. Well, no, thank
Cheers,
you
Jen.
for your
Thank you.
questions.
Yeah.
I think
Thank you,
everybody
Ashley.
should go and do one with their husbands or wives or life partners or whatever you have to say nowadays.
Look at me. I have no idea.
Turns out that Rhea loves Ash. There you go. That's just popped up on a message. No, we would never. Come on again, wearing the
don't be
tights.
serious.
He will.
Yeah, okay. Emily, not a problem.
I've got
not a problem.
I've got a pair here. Oh, best Saturday.
Oh, what do you mean, no? Oh, guys, thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that, because that was that was definitely different. That was very funny.
It was lovely
But yeah,
to see
no, thanks
you.
very much.
Ang's
I'm
off
off
to
to
eat.
eat millionaire shortbread now.
And we'll just get it splattered against a window later.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Thanks so
thank you
much,
very much,
guys.
guys.
Have a brilliant rest of your day.
Cheers.
Bye.
Have a great weekend. Bye.